Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you're all well. Looking forward to top of the table clash in the championship here. Both these teams are up there and looking for one of the automatic promotion spots. As far as it goes today, if Burnley win this, just looking at the tables, they're only a point behind Leeds. They'll go 2 points ahead of Leeds at the top of the table. Obviously, Leeds will have that game in hand on, I think it's Sunday, Leeds play again. If Sunderland win this, they'll go up to 53 points. So they could go into second. A draw for each team is no good because they'll move neither. So both teams are looking for a win. Everybody wants to avoid that playoffs place. Everyone wants the automatic promotion. And no doubt today it should be a tight game. I mean, I've been surprised by Sunderland's resilience. I thought they might have dropped away by now, but they haven't. And that's all credit to them. I expected Burnley to be up there. That's one of the teams challenging for promotion as they came down with Leeds and Luton. So there's no surprise there. Sheffield United, again, another strong team. Had a bit of a slip of late. They won the last game, but the last 3 games before that were 2 losses and a draw. Leeds had a chance of pulling away a bit, but the last 2 games have been draws. Burnley have had drawn 2 out of the last 3, so it's still all up for grabs. So with that in mind, let's go through the 2 teams. And the 2 teams are as follows. Burnley, you've got Trafford in goal, and it's Roberts, Egan Riley, Esteve, Humphreys, Cullen, Lauren, Anthony, Brownhill, Foster and Fleming. So it's a strong side that Burnley have got out there. Sunderland have got Patterson in goal, and I've got Hume, Mepham, O'Neill, Serkin, Neil, Bellingham, Roberts, Lafee, Rigg and Isidore up front. So that's the 2 teams as it stands at the moment. Just looking at the 2 teams and how they're going to line up. Burnley are going to line up as a 4-2-3-1, as are Sunderland. So they're going to try and cancel each other out. I guess Sunderland will be looking for Bellingham and Rigg on the left-hand side there to create the goals and the chances. Of course, we all know about Anthony and Brownhill playing up front there on the centre and right-hand side. They've both had good seasons so far, so it should be a good game, and I'm looking forward to it. We're just about 9 or 10 minutes from kick-off, so if anybody wants to get in the scores, like Mason has, welcome to the channel, Mason. There you go, Mason's there. He's going for a 2-1 to Sunderland. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for a draw, Mason. I just can't separate these 2 teams. I think Burnley should start the favourites, but Sunderland are resilient in that, and they come back. And when you just think Sunderland have run out of steam, and then they come back at you again. So I'm going to go for a draw. 1-1, 2-2. 2-2 will be a good draw. Nice to see Simply Joy. She's with us again. Thanks for joining us, Simply Joy. We can always rely on you to support our channel. It's nice to see everybody who's joined us so far. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber and hit that like button and, of course, the notification bell. You can get in touch with us through the chat if you want to join in the chat like Mason has and like Simply Joy has, and drop a comment in. Be nice to read out what you say before the game gets started. Or if you just want to predict a score like what Mason has, let us know what you think. Get involved. You've got the time. We're only 6 or 7 minutes away from kick-off. the two teams are in there. I've read them out. See if you've got any comments regarding the two sides, where you think it can be won or lost for these two teams. Don't think Burnley do score a lot of goals, do they? Where Sunderland do. So maybe Mason is right, and it is going to be a 2-1 to Sunderland. Personally, as a Leeds supporter, I'd rather see a draw probably. Sunderland win. Draw would be okay. I'd settle for that. Sunderland win. So I've just got to. I thought I'd altered the teams, but it don't seem to. So that's that one done. I'll do this one as well. Just bear with me a sec while I just get this done. What happened is I didn't save it, did I? There we go. All done. All ready for kickoff. Shouldn't be long before the teams are out now.
If I wasn't a fan, I wouldn't hate all things red. Just because they're not bleeding.
Just to that bit. There we go. Yeah, we're only 5 minutes away from kickoff. When it comes back on the TV, we should see the teams in the tunnel waiting to come out. Still got your chance to get your comments in, everyone. Let us know what you think or what you think the score's going to be. Anyway, final score. I've gone for a draw. Mason has gone for a 2-1 to Sunderland, which wouldn't surprise me. Let us know what you think. Should be a good game so far. Looking forward to this one. Looks like there's a good crowd there. There's plenty of Sunderland supporters there, as you would expect. They always take a lot with them to Sunderland. They're well supported. Looks a bit of a chilly night, but then it always is at Burnley. In the middle of summer, it's still chilly, but the teams are lining up in the tunnel now, so they're ready to come out.
It does feel like a crunch game, doesn't it, Curtis? I suppose every game's big when you're chasing automatic promotion, but how much do you think either manager will be getting their players to engage in this kind of occasion, really kind of channel it in the right way?
Yeah, I think they have to. I think particularly Burnley, with it being their home game, their fans will all be behind them tonight to make sure that they can try and get them over the line. But I think, again, the way that Burnley want to play, they won't go flying at the block.
Right, here we go. Just waiting for the two teams to emerge from the tunnel now. Still 4 minutes to kick off, so they are a bit ahead of time. Referee having a word with them in the tunnel before the game gets started. I think he's just telling them about rings. Take your rings off or get them covered, whatever it is.
Right now, it doesn't get much bigger than this. In the race for automatic promotion to the Premier League, it is Burnley hosting Sunderland, and it's good evening to our commentary team, Don Goodman and Daniel Mann.
Yes, thank you, Emma. Good evening, one and all. Well, it is only 3 points. That's what they keep telling us.
And that's it. The officials are on the way now, and the teams are following them, so we're not far off kickoff now. Last chance for you to get your score predictions in. Two teams emerge from the corner of the ground there. Looks like it's a full crowd tonight at Turf Moor. A long walk down to the halfway line for the two teams. Usually we see them coming out at halfway and they're out and ready to go through the handshakes, but not at Turf Moor. One of the few grounds where they do come out at the corner. I know there's a couple in the Premier as well. So mascots leading the way down the two teams now. Don't look a tall side, don't Burnley. Just confirming it's a 4-2-3-1 for Burnley, as it will be for Sunderland. Yep, same for Sunderland, the 4-2-3-1. Bellingham playing in the centre of midfield, according to Sky here, where BBC had him on the left hand side with Rig a bit further forward. Neil and Lafie, the holding midfielders. But we shall see when they get lined up. Scott Parker just walking across the ground. Goes and shakes the hand of his opposite. Was not anything more than it was a bit of a cold handshake, was that? There's no words exchanged, or sometimes they get a bit of a hug with each other. Not this time. Sad news for hearing that Dennis Law has died at the age of 84. Another great footballer for Manchester United. The two teams are going to line up either side of the centre circle now for a tribute. I don't know if it's for Dennis Law or for... I know it looks like it's supporters who have passed away recently. But still commiserations to Dennis Law's family and friends. A sad loss to football. The crowd just giving a warm round of applause for a lot of names passing through there. Still, the applause goes on. No kick-off just yet. Must be a 2 minutes applause. There's a lot of names still going through. Last chance to get your score predictions in, guys. Let us know what you think the score's going to finish. Finally, we're ready to go. Sunderland have just gone and handed all their warm-up tops in. Looks like Sunderland are playing in mostly white. Obviously, Burnley are playing in the usual claret and light blue. Kicking from left to right are Burnley in this first half.
Scored on his first ever appearance on this venerable old football ground in the colours of Manchester City back in 1960. There will be quite the spotlight on the man making his first appearance here in the changed colours of Sunderland today, Enzo Lefay, and after much...
The referee's just about ready for kicking off now. A few minutes late. Burnley will be kicking off in this first half. A couple of minutes late. Well, there we go. Whistle goes. Burnley have the ball with the back foot. It's Riley. It's played long down the line to the left. It's Hume that sees the ball out. He's lost it though, in a dangerous position, but Bellingham's picked the ball up in midfield. He's trying to worm his way out, and he's fouled as he goes down. Free kick to Sunderland, just on the right-hand edge of the penalty area. Ball's played down the left-hand side. It's a long one. It's taken in nicely there by Sido. It's flicked back down the line. Lafite puts pressure on the defender. Riley, he drives the ball out, but it didn't go far. It goes back down the line after the throw is taken by Sunderland. Played across the defensive third there, but gets it back out to Lafay. Had plenty of space and plenty of time to steady himself and get a cross in. His left foot cross from the edge of the area is wild, and it goes high over the bar. Making his debut, so he will be a bit nervous, will Lafay. It's Trafford. No short corner, short dead ball. It's gone out long. It's headed up in the air. Bellingham tries to get under it, but it's played back. So Egan Riley has the ball at his feet. It's played inside. Laurent goes back to Esteve. Goes back to Egan Riley. Riley plays it out to the right-hand side to Roberts. He goes back to Riley. Back to his centre-half partner. He drives it long down the left-hand side, but it's intercepted and it's picked up by Neil. Neil's fouled just short of the halfway line on the right-hand side. It's taken quickly, but from the wrong position, says the referee, and the free kick has to be taken back from the right spot. Ball goes all the way back. Patterson with the ball at his feet. He's under pressure and only just got that away. Ball goes all the way back. Egan Riley gives it to Trafford. Trafford with the ball at his feet. Drives it left-footed down the centre. It's headed by O'Nien. Brownhill was pressuring. Roberts has the ball. Goes back to Egan Riley. Just outside his own box. Plays it across to the left. Esteve. Goes back to Laurent again. And it's driven long by Riley. Anthony brought the ball down nicely and he's got past his man. The ball's just wriggled away from him, but he's got his cross in. And it's cut out and put out for a goal kick corner. He brought it down nicely, and his fullback was right on him. It just seemed to go away from him a bit. He managed to get it before it went out for a dead ball. His cross wasn't the greatest. It was cut out at the expense of a corner. Anthony's going to take this from the right-hand side, the right-footed away swinger. Chance for Burnley to put a bit of pressure on. Ball comes in. Now it's a short one. There's something I don't want to happen there. It was Lafee was at the near post and seemed to let it go past him, and Foster got his foot to it, flicked it with his right foot around himself and into the side netting. It's a good effort because the ball was almost going behind him, and he managed to wrap his foot around it, his right foot, but just not enough. Went into the side net and goal kick. Ball sliced out. Throw. Serkin's going to take it. He has to go back though. It goes back to O'Neill. All the way across to the right, under pressure. Rebound favours Burnley, and they pick the ball up on the halfway line. It goes inside. Trying to find Anthony, but it's cut out. Serkin. Bit of a clash there. Anthony's got the ball back again. He's crossing it this time. It's headed away. Picked up in the centre again. Egan Riley. Toe ended away from him. Sunderland come away by Rigg. Isidore. Isidore's gone past the keeper. The keeper's still out of his box. But Esteve's done well there. Covered for his keeper. And then when the ball went loose, he gathered the loose ball up. Trafford was a bit adventurous there. Came miles out of his box. Probably didn't need to do that. If he'd have gone to Isidore, if he'd have got round him as he did and been able to get the ball under control, he'd have had a shot at goal. Egan Riley's coming away with it now. Goes across to the left. Esteve plays it into midfield to Lauren. Egan Riley drives it long again, looking for Anthony. Anthony gets it. Clash of shoulders, goes down. Referee says nothing. Ball goes through to Patterson. Probably right there. It was a clash of shoulders. But it's a great ball again. Yeah, the replay, Serkin looked shoulder to shoulder to me. But Burnley have it just short of the halfway line again. It comes out to Anthony again. He's seen a lot of the ball, Anthony, early on. They're going to have to keep a tight rein on Anthony. He's got in 3 times already in the first 7 minutes. It's Roberts now. Plays it out to Anthony. Anthony under pressure, gets it back to Roberts. Goes out to Egan Riley in the centre there. It's played out down the line. Humphreys plays it inside. Then it's swung out to the right-hand side to Anthony again. Controls it nicely and lays it back to Roberts. Roberts plays it inside. Goes back to Anthony. He's got 2 men in front of him this time. Still manages to get a cross in, but it's cut out at the near post. Ball's drilled out, but it's picked up again by Egan Riley. Laurent plays it across to the left. Foster gets it to Humphreys. Humphreys has been forced back, has to play it back inside to Egan Riley. Comes out to Cullen. Anthony has it. Is he going to cross from deep? No, he takes it inside, goes for... Well, it's come out to him this time. It fell out to Roberts on his, not his favoured left foot. And just outside the 6-yard box, he drills it straight at the keeper, Patterson, who makes a comfortable save. Smepham, whose clearance gave it back to Roberts, and he wasn't expecting it, Roberts. He got it on target, but straight at the keeper. Anthony's the danger man so far for Sunderland. Ball goes long down the left-hand side. Looking for the run of Isidore, but Riley picks it up, plays it inside. Cullen under the pressure, gives it back to the keeper. It's out on the left-hand side, right tight in the corner for Burnley. They're under pressure there. It's played down the line. Foul given. No, throw. Ball goes back and then it ends up with Trafford again. Out to the right to Roberts. He goes back to Trafford. There's been pressure at his Trafford, closing them down. Bellingham. Egan Riley slips past Bellingham. Cuts back inside him as he made the sliding tackle. And the ball's back with Trafford. Goes out to the left-hand side again. Played inside. But Sunderland picked the ball up. It's O'Neill. Tries to play a ball down the line. It's cut out. Brownhill picks the ball up now. Plays a 1-2. Does Brownhill, gets the ball back and then plays it out to the left. Laurent. Humphries plays it inside. Right in the corner flag. It's given back to Humphries now. He's got a chance to play a ball inside, which he does. Brownhill lays it outside, but sold his man short and the ball is cleared. But Egan Riley picks it up before it goes out and he's back on the halfway line. 77% possession to Burnley so far. No surprise there. Goes out on the line. Connor Roberts battling for it. He managed to get it out, but it's gone the wrong way. Lafay is away down the left-hand side. Plays the ball inside. Bellingham. Bellingham has to turn back and retrieve the ball. And Burnley back in shape there before, and they've given the ball away. Foster's got the ball to the right-hand side. Anthony's got a chance of a shot and it's a great save. He goes for the far corner and Patterson gets his fingertips to it and just turns it round the post. A quick counter-attack by Burnley there. Good pass by Foster. Good shot by Anthony. A good fingertip save there by Patterson. Keeps the scores level. Corner on the left-hand side. Can be a right-footed in-swinger. And it's played short to the edge of the box. There's no more marking. It's chipped into the box. It's headed away. Laurent picks the ball up. He's going to attack that byline again. Gets a good crossing at the back post. There was no one attacking the back post for Burnley. The ball's headed away by Mepham, but it was a great chance for someone that was at the back post. Could have had an easy header in. Some great crosses from this right-hand side. It's a great ball, and why they didn't attack it, I do not know. Corner again. It comes a near post one that's headed up. It's not cleared out of the box yet. And it goes back to... I thought I was going to give it to Brownhill, but it was cleared away by Roberts. Throw's taken from the halfway line. It's played all the way back. Laurent. Egan Riley. Deep in their own half at the moment. Sunderland are pushing up without really putting the press on. But Trafford's going to go along down the left-hand side. It's easily headed out, though. Ball goes back. That's Laurent, who's got it on the halfway line. He comes across to Roberts on the right. Roberts plays it inside. That's Cullen who goes across. It's back into Cullen again. He comes out to Roberts on the right. And it goes out to Anthony. They're not giving him the space that they did in the first 10 minutes, though. But played a 1-2, but it's hooked away, though. Bellingham picks up centre midfield, driving forward on the left. He's got Lafay with him. He has to go back to the centre to Neil. He plays the ball forward. The referee says there's a foul there on Rigg. Halfway inside the Burnley half. Sunderland might just be happy to take a bit of time with this to take the pressure off, because it's been all over them so far. Looks like Lafay's going to go over there. Looks like he wants to take it. Does Lafay? Yeah, Lafay is going to take this right-footed. He's got a chance to swing one into the penalty spot and give his teammates a chance to attack that ball. It's got to be a good delivery. That's where it is. It's on the penalty spot. It's headed back. It's dropped to Bellingham. Bellingham's waiting for it to come down, though. Rigg has to hook it back in. Oh, Isidore was offside after Rigg had hooked that back in. Just wouldn't come down for Bellingham there. He was looking to turn and get a ball away, but the result is the offside just inside the box. Trafford's going to take it. Is he going to take it short this time? They haven't played any short so far. Burnley have opted for the long ball. And Trafford's going to go long again. It's headed on. Fleming. It's a good header that was flicked on into the box. Keeper comes out and gathers the ball comfortably. Patterson plays it out to the left. Serkin under pressure. Anthony, but he gets away from him. Bellingham strong. Laurent was strong as well. Took the ball off Bellingham. Anthony has it now. Anthony's tackled from behind. He goes down, but the referee says no. Bellingham has the ball. Plays it into midfield to Mepham. There's a run. Neil. Neil has the ball now on the right-hand side. Neil has it again. Roberts comes across to the left. It's Lafay, but he has to go back. He plays the ball inside. It's a good ball inside there. Neil turns. He's got all the defensive formation of Burnley in front of him. They're looking to keep a good shape. Nine's running at the box, but the ball's cleared. Still a throw to Sunderland, just short of the halfway line. Man down for Burnley. Referee blows his whistle. It's like Cullen has gone down. Don't know what his problem is. He's back to his feet, so can't have been that serious. Sunderland get the ball Get it out to the right-hand side. The ball played forward. For Isidore's a shot. I don't know whether offside the flag was going. He made a run forward. It looked like he might have been offside. He picked the ball up on his chest, just on the edge of the box. Yeah, the flag should have gone up. He was offside. He brought the ball down, then thrashed a shot. Thrust a shot at the near post, and it's wide. VAR would have given that as offside. The ball's headed on. Comes out to the Sunderland left-hand side. Serkins lost the ball, though, under pressure. Cullen gets it back to Egan Riley. Goes back to Cullen. He gets out to Roberts. Roberts goes all the way back. It's drilled out to the left by Egan Riley. Humphreys. It's a good ball. Humphreys, I was about to say, he'd gone round his man on the edge of the box. His man went down. Referee gives the free kick. It looked a bit soft, did that? See that ball as it comes over to Humphreys on the left-hand side. He plays it inside, then I didn't see much in that. See that closer one now. No, he never touched him. Trey Hume, yeah, very lucky. He slipped there. Humphreys was in. I'm surprised that Humphreys didn't complain about that because he never touched him, never brought him down, just accepted the ref's decision. I suppose that's good professionalism. Ball's played forward now. Isidore, Esteve. Isidore, it's unfortunate there. The rebound doesn't favour him as he was contesting that right on the edge of the goal line. Ball deflects off him and out for a goal kick. Isidore has his shirt held there. Did have hold of his shirt. Putting the pressure on. Drilled out to the left. There's a bit of a push in the back on Foster, is it? Anyway, the ball ends back with Patterson. Ball's played long. It's headed down by Esteve. Goes back to Esteve. All the way through to Egan Riley on the edge of his penalty area. Plays it to Cullen, who gives it back to Egan Riley. He goes out to the left-hand side. Ball's played into Lauren. Lauren's looking to go long for Roberts again, but it's a bit too straight this time. It goes all the way through to Patterson, just on the edge of his penalty area. Looking to get Anthony in down that side there. He hasn't seen much of the ball in the last 5 or 10 minutes, where he was involved in everything earlier on. O'Neill plays a long ball. It's headed down, but it's picked up in the centre circle by Neil. He goes out to the right. Played back across. O'Neill down the left-hand side. Gives it to Lafay. Cross to the right. Burnley putting a lot of pressure on the Sunderland attackers as they come forward. They've got a good shape. Bellingham has it, and he's not been able to find much space himself. Long ball down the right-hand side, but it's well seen there by Humphreys. Rigg was making the run. It's headed back to Trafford. Ball's played forward. Humphreys picks the ball up. It's Foster. making a run into the middle of the box. He's got a shot on now. Got to the edge of the box and then lost his composure and skied one well over the bar. It's a great run from his halfway line, cutting diagonally inside, right to the centre of the box. And then just as he struck it, Foster, he was leaning back and skied it well over the bar. Anthony wins the clearance. Burnley pick it up and it comes out to Anthony on the right. He has to go back to Roberts. And then Roberts has played it all the way back to Trafford. Inside, Cullen picks it up, a bit of space in front of him. Goes all the way out to the left. Humphreys has to head the ball back inside. Estev. Humphreys. Estev picks up. He's had to go back a bit, but they still have possession to Burnley. Egan Riley drives one forward again, looking for the run of Roberts, but he's not going to get that. It's too far. And it rolls out for the goal kick. Goal kick goes long. Estev wins the high ball, heads it out for a throw to Sunderland on the right-hand side, just short of the halfway line. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It does help the channel with the algorithm, helps us to grow. It's great to see everybody here who's joined us today, supporting the channel. It's really much appreciated. Mepham plays the ball forward to Rigg, who dummied it. Sunderland coming away with it. It's with Neil. He plays it out to the left-hand side to Lafay. Still under a lot of pressure. Serkin tries to get a left-footed cross in, but it's blocked. A blocked ball goes out for a throw to Sunderland. He has to go all the way back. So Neen, who plays it across to Mepham. The ball forward is blocked. And Sunderland tidy it up by going all the way back to Patterson. Ball's played into centre midfield and then goes back. Roberts plays it inside, but it's short. Rigg almost got the ball. Esteve eventually puts the ball out. Rigg hasn't seen much of the ball so far down that right-hand side. Burnley playing a few passes between each other in the midfield, but eventually they're forced backwards by Sunderland's press, and they're deep in their own penalty area, and the ball's drilled out to the right-hand side. Looking for Roberts or Anthony, whoever's closest. The ball's headed out, and it goes out for a throw that Roberts is going to take. He goes all the way back to Egan Riley. Ball's out to the left to Esteve. Humphreys comes short for it. He's forced backwards, though. Has to give it back to Esteve. The keeper, Egan Riley, plays it inside. The squeeze is on. It's led by Bellingham. It's played out to the left, and that's a poor ball out by the keeper, and it can't be kept in, and it goes out for a throw close to the corner flag on the left-hand side. That's probably why Burnley have been going long with those goal kicks right from the start. So can Sunderland put some pressure on here? The ball goes back down the line. Goes back to O'Neill. He goes back to halfway. It's Mepham going forward. through the centre. Ball on through. Rigg puts the ball in the back of the net, but the referee had already blown for the offside. It's well played by Mepham, though. Yeah, Rigg is just half a yard offside. He knew it himself because he just casually put the ball in the back of the net. Sunderland really putting the squeeze on now. Really putting the pressure on, forcing Burnley right into the corner flag. Ball's played inside. Then it's Cullen who tries to drive it out with his left foot, and he only goes to the touchline, and it's a throw, which Sunderland now have put the ball into the box again. Bellingham was in there, just couldn't bring the ball down. The ball's cleared, but not far. Sunderland are going to pick this up again. It's Lafee. It's pushed in the back. Referee lets it go on. Goes all the way back to Patterson. Comes across to O'Neill. He goes back to Patterson. Patterson left-footed. Down the line is looking for Serkin, but it's over his head and it goes out for a throw to Burnley. Throw goes back. Egan Riley. Sunderland squeezing again. Oh my goodness, how did Trafford all keep on to that? Isidore charged down on Trafford who had the ball at his feet. And I don't know whether Trafford nutmegged him or whatever, but I thought he'd lost the ball and I thought that was going to be a goal. Unbelievable. Sunderland still have it. Bellingham has it. Lays it back. It's well played by Neil. Centre midfield plays it inside. Isidore lays the ball back. Mepham plays it out to the right. Roberts gives it to Rigg. Rigg comes inside, left-footed. Goes 1-2 with Roberts. Can Rigg get there? He just can't make the ball. It's a good play by Sunderland on that right-hand side. And Rigg just couldn't catch up with the ball. Goes out for a goal kick. This time Trafford's not going to mess up with short goal kicks. They're going long again, back to the old plan. Goes long, central. It's a free header for the Sunderland defenders. Ball's picked up by Anthony, but he's tackled. Roberts gets the loose ball. Ball's given to Anthony again. He has to go back. Roberts has come inside and gets the ball across to the left. That's Esteve to Roberts for Burnley. Gets a cross in. It's Egan Riley under pressure, has to go all the way back to the keeper from the halfway line. But he's going to take it off the keeper though. Ball goes to Cullen. He plays it out to the left to Esteve. Esteve gives it to the keeper who drives it long and out for a throw to Sunderland on the right-hand side, just short of the halfway line. Mepham's going to take this one. It's very even now after Burnley dominated the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's even now. Throw's taken. Short. Drilled high. Goes all the way through to Trafford. It's Cullen who plays it across to Esteve. Lauren back to Esteve. Back to Lauren. Lauren turns and goes across to the right. Egan Riley to Roberts. Roberts to Anthony. Anthony plays the ball back inside. Cullen. He lays it back out to Brownhill, who's wide. Anthony picks the ball back up again now. And gets a free kick, does Anthony. Just a bit of a tap at his ankles as he tried to go through. Yeah, just Lafay, his lunge just caught Anthony's foot, made him stumble. Free kick given. 10 minutes to go. Anthony, Brownhill. They're all over that one. Fleming's there as well. It's going to be left to Anthony, right-footed away swinger. His crosses have been great so far, so can he make some of this? We shall see. It comes now. It's played short to the edge of the box. Brownhill to the back out post. So it's hooked away by Rigg. It's slipped. Brownhill's again. He's crossed in the 6-yard box. He's dived on by Patterson. First chance was at the back post, but the header was a weak one, was headed away. Recycled to Brownhill, who's got his crossing. Keeper reads that one and is down on it quickly. Serkin gets the ball to the keeper. Patterson goes long to the right. It's headed away though. Ball's picked up. It's Egan Riley picked up now by Cullen. Cullen gets out to the right. It's flicked on by Anthony, but it's nowhere near Brownhill. I think that was meant for. Sunderland to pick the ball up. So it was Neil who was going forward with the ball, but he's lost it. Burnley have picked the ball up and they're away on the left-hand side now. Humphreys, Foster on the outside, plays the ball inside, but it's picked up by Neil. He chips it forward, but it's picked up again by Estev. Cullen gave it to Foster, who gave it back to Cullen. Laurent. Ball comes across to the right-hand side to Egan Riley, and then Roberts. Roberts is under pressure, is forced backwards. Egan Riley has to go back to Trafford. Presses on. Trafford didn't make the same mistake that time and got rid of it quickly. It's well played. There's a bit of space in the centre of midfield. Now it's a poor ball that Fleming, but Anthony's got it on the right-hand side. Crossing again, but it's going to be too long. And it goes out for a goal kick at the back post. It's the first bad corner that bad cross that Anthony's produced. Yeah, it's his first bad cross. I think we can forgive him for that. Ball was played out long to Serkin, who was on the left-hand touchline. It goes sailing over his head, and Burnley get the throw. Ball goes back to Egan Riley. Cullen. Back to Egan Riley. Roberts on the right-hand side. Inside to Jaden Anthony, who's turned his man, gets across the edge of the box, but there's nobody there. It's Bellingham. Bellingham battling away for it. He's brought down, though. by Brownhill, and it's a free kick. Relieves the pressure. Well played by Bellingham there. Didn't panic. Didn't try to swing a foot at it. Tried to keep the ball under control and drew the foul. Looks exactly like his brother. And he's got his brother's skills as well. He's had a good season with Sunderland so far. Bellingham plays the ball inside. In the centre circle is a 1-2. Cullen has a ball, but he's being robbed. Balls. Mepham wins that one. Bellingham's coming forward on the left. He has to go back. Serkin goes all the way back. It's been recycled by O'Neill. Goes across to the right-hand side. Ball's played into Hume. Tries a cross. It's cleared though. Loose ball's picked up by Bellingham. Lafay. Seconds in. Crosses it to the back post. There's a man there. Roberts really didn't get much of a contact on that. Thought he would have gone for goal, but he tried to play the ball back, but it was a weak one. Ball's recycled on the halfway line by Sunderland. They're dominating possession at the moment. Got themselves right back into this. Lafay goes all the way back. Played into centre midfield. O'Neill. Bellingham, making himself more and more available, gets the ball out to the right-hand side. Going long, looking for the run of Isidore. Ball's bouncing. It's Esteve, but he's going to lose the ball to Isidore. The bounce didn't favour him, and it's picked up by Burnley. Then Sunderland win it back high in the air. Burnley come forward on the right-hand side now. Anthony sold him short a bit there. Roberts tries to get a ball across. It's right across the forward line, and Sunderland nip in and bring the ball away. It's Roberts for Sunderland. Two men around him, but he's managed to wriggle away from it. He's coming across the box. Tried to cross it, but it's come across to Serkin. Gives it to Bellingham, who plays it out to the right. Hume out to Rigg. Rigg plays the ball down the line for the run of Hume. Goes down. Esteve gives the Sunderland player a mouthful as he goes down, thinking that he was trying to buy a free kick. Ball's given us a goal kick. There's 2 minutes to go, plus any added time. There won't be much added time. The game has flowed, really. Goal kick's been taken by Trafford. He goes long. Heads are up. It's won by Burnley, but it's gone straight up in the air. O'Neill wins the second ball. And Roberts lets the ball go out for a throw. It's going to be taken by Hume. A long one down the line. It's flicked on. Isidore's putting the pressure on the keeper again. Drives it long before Isidore gets anywhere near him. No chances taken now. Ball comes to Bellingham. He spreads out to the left. Lafay. Serkin's with him, but Lafay goes down the line himself, tries to get a crossing. It's not a bad one. It's cleared nicely at the near post. Sunderland picked the ball up again, though. It's unlucky there. Lafay tried to get his ball down the line. It's cut out, and Anthony comes away with it. It's played inside, but it's picked up by Sunderland. The crowd are baying for a foul there, but I couldn't see anything in that. Lafay, Bellingham, turns and comes back inside. Runs easily with the ball, does Bellingham. Looks calm and collected, as you would expect from a good player. Makes himself available all the time. Ball's recycled and then long ball played forward again for the run of Bellingham. He just couldn't bring that down. It just bounced in front of him and goes all the way through to Trafford. Just about into the last minute now. Not been that many chances. A few chances to Burnley in the first half, but apart from that, it's been tight from both teams. Patterson made a good save early on from Anthony. 1 minute of added time. Ball goes long from Patterson. It's headed on. Clearance is sliced. Throws taken quickly by Sunderland. It's on the halfway line now. Going across to the right. Back to Mepham. Mepham left-footed, tries to go down the line. It's headed on. Slafay, who heads it on, tries to get the ball, goes out for a goal kick, and that's the half. And 0-0. I think it's fair to say that the first 20 minutes was dominated by Burnley, but after that, Sunderland came right back into it and probably ends up with the possession statistics. We'll have a look, but I would imagine that they're going to be pretty even if all's said and done. We shall see. Let's see what it says. Match stats so far would tell us that Burnley 61% to Sunderland's 38%. I found that surprising. I thought it would have been a lot tighter than that. Sunderland came right back into it in the second half of that first half, but no. 5 shots to 2. Yeah, that probably shows the dominance of Burnley in that first half. Looking at the attacking, 2 shots on target for Burnley, none for Sunderland, but they were lucky with Sunderland with that back pass that Trafford. Well, I don't know how he got away with it. I really don't. If you've seen that, let me know what you think. I think he was very lucky to get away with that. 2 shots off target compared to 1 for Sunderland. A blocked shot each and attempts from out of the box, 1 each. And defensively, let's see who's 10 defensive tackles won by Burnley as opposed to 4 from Sunderland. 5 fouls committed by Burnley, 1 by Sunderland. Duels won 21-18. So, it's pretty even. It's pretty even right the way through, where it wouldn't have been early on. But let me know what you think. What do you think of that half? It's tight, a lack of goal chances. Obviously, no goals at the moment. So where does it leave us? If the results stay as they are at the moment, then Leeds will still stay top, level with Burnley on 53 points, but obviously they've got a far better goal difference. Sunderland will stay a point behind Sheffield United. So really, the draw's not. It's better than nothing. I think Sunderland would be happy with the draw, but Burnley would be hoping to have won this or win it and go top for a day or so. So let me know what you think. Let you know what you think about that first half. Not the greatest, it has to be said, but we hope for more to come, I think. Thanks to everyone who's watched so far. We've had good figures, watching figures with this one. I really do appreciate it. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you're not, please do hit that subscribe button and the like. And of course, while we're at half time, join in the chat with us. Let us know what you think about the game if you've been watching it on TV. Let us know what you think. The second half is going to bring us. Surely it's going to open up in the second half. With Bellingham coming into it more in the first half there. He looked the class player on there. Bellingham and Rigg together. Brownhill's not seen much of the ball so far, which is a surprise, but it's been tight for all the midfielders on both sides. There's been no space, and when Burnley have surrendered possession, they've got themselves back in a good shape, in a good defensive shape, and I think Sunderland have relied on the long ball, looking to get through. But let me know what you think. You can join in if you'd like to. It'd be good to hear from you.
Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
I'm sure that they're going to go through the highlights of the first half. There won't be many of them. If anything, they'll be looking at the mistakes that the goalkeepers have made. One outstanding save by Patterson, it's got to be said, where he fingertips a shot that was going inside the right-hand post from Anthony. And Anthony had a good start to the game and then tailed off. I think that was Sunderland's tactics because they double-teamed him. Brownhill's not got himself into the game so much. Humphries has looked good on the left-hand side. He's a good young player, Humphries. I like him. And he's been involved quite nice there. Foster, Brownhill have not seen much of the ball. Lauren and Cullen in the midfield there. It's been tight for them. There's been no space for any of the midfielders. The only class midfielder that we've seen so far is Bellingham. Seems to have a lot of time on the ball, does Bellingham, as class players usually do. And they're just showing on the TV now the chances that were set up mainly by Anthony early on. After they double-teamed him and closed him down a bit, the chances for Burnley seemed to dry up, and then they started to surrender a lot of possession.
Good touch to set himself. He actually catches it really well. And again here, you've got players in the box, and as it starts getting recycled, just keep an eye on them because this is a fantastic ball into an area that has to get someone on the end of it. And you can see them there, hands on their heads and not gambling. And again, maybe just sums Burnley up a little bit from an attacking point of view all season long.
Don't forget to get your comments in, guys. Let us know what you think. I'm just looking at the what the pundits are saying regarding that first half. There's not a lot of action to be spoken of, I don't think.
James Trafford, few unnecessary risks, shall we call it?
Yeah, I just think he's got himself in a bit of a muddle. I mean,
They're just showing you the rush of blood to the head from Trafford when he came out of that first half, and I mean he was 30 yards outside of his goal. And then this one now they're going to show where he gets the ball back from Lauren on the edge of his box, and then he tries to go out to the left-hand side to Robertson, just puts it out. This is the one that I'm interested to see, where Isidore's onto him, and how did he... Isidore couldn't believe it. He thought he'd got the ball off Trafford, and Trafford somehow managed to... I don't know if he nutmegged him or not, but that was a chancy thing to do for the keeper, that after what they'd been doing all game was hitting the ball early and long. I think they knew that the Sunderland press was going to come when they gave them the chance, and they fell for it that time, and they were lucky to get away with it. But we've got the second half to come. Looking forward to it. I think the game's going to open up. It's got to open up.
Cheers, goals and glory. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
Innovation. It's not just about technology. It's precision, detail, design.
Chance to get your comments in while we're at the break again, guys.
This comes together. That's progress you can feel. Audi, the official innovation partner of Sky Sports.
Just get this timer set up for the second half.
Life's pretty good, so why wouldn't you want it to last a bit longer? Well, with Vitality Life Insurance, it can last up to 5 years longer. Get more active, get more life. Yep, you heard me.
Temper Pro, our most adaptive mattress ever. Born from NASA technology, billions of ultra-sensitive cells relieving even more pressure for ultimate comfort and support. Now available with smart cool technology.
All right, there we go. We're ready for the second half.
Good on you. Flossing helps, but why not add Listerine? It's proven to be 5 times more effective than floss at reducing plaque. Listerine gets into the nooks, into the crannies, fighting the good fight with a swish and a zing. When you're taking on plaque, add Listerine.
Hi, I'm Gemini. What do I do? Well, we can have a conversation.
So I just talk to you.
And I'd ask you anything.
Let us know what you think. I'll wait for any comments. Anyone dare to say what they think the final score is going to be?
Something you don't quite understand, or even
Your clothes lost their magic? Dylon renews them in only 10 washes. New? No, washed with Dylon.
It started with his name, which led me to a wedding and a baby imminent. He worked on the loom, but changing times forced him to find other work. Our
I'm
city
just
was
looking at
transformed,
the
willing to turn their hand to anything. I discovered he was one of them.
fixtures for tomorrow.
Backstory to life with ancestry.
Early games, Cardiff and Swansea, Millwall and Hull City. Hull City need that win. They are desperately in trouble. Standout games. Sheffield United and Norwich, a standout game. I think they're out there. There's the local derby between West Brom and Stoke. And then the Yorkshire derby, Leeds and Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday.
On a P&O Cruises holiday, the great outdoors meets the great indoors. Norwegian Fjords holidays from 699. P&O Cruises, holiday like never before.
Valve Blue, toilet cleaning can be a chore week after week after week.
Advertisements. That's all we get
It's much easier.
when there's nothing to talk about the game so far. Advertisements is all we get.
30 days. So there's more time for the nice things in life. Try Blue now.
A League of Their Own is back to brighten up your dark winter nights. A League of Their Own. New episode every Thursday on Sky Max.
Many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason.
President for a second time.
That reason being to save our country, he said. A remarkable moment, isn't it?
Another chance, another 4 years. The question is, what does he do with those 4 years?
Watch the inauguration of Donald Trump as he becomes president for the second time.
So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President.
The full story first on Sky News.
cheers to the fans and spirit. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
Well, away from tonight's championship action, it is JT Poston setting the pace in California. You can get all the latest from day 2 of the American Express. That is over on Sky Sports Golf now. This is the scene, though, at Turf Moor. It's been a bit of a tough watch so far. Those Burnley fans pretty disappointed with what they've seen at the moment. Good news, though, statistically, you can see there, it does tend to get better.
As I was saying there, that there's expected goals is bigger than in the second half than in the first half. We shall see. Let's hope so. We need a few goals. Good to get a goal from either team early on just to open the game out a bit, because we need it.
The big signing? Shocking. He's not much better either. And there we go. The good news is, our racket gives you insurance, free bets, and big odds boosts. So whatever lets you down, it won't.
Still a chance for you to get your comments in. If you want to join in the chat, let me know what you think the final score is going to be. Mason Aldridge early on went for a 2-1 win to Sunderland. Still not a bad call, that, even at 0-0 at this half. I thought a 1-1 or a 2-2. I couldn't separate these two teams, and so it seems at the moment, but I wasn't hoping for a 0-0. Yeah, I think that for Burnley especially, they've got to get the ball to Jaden Anthony Moore. He's been the one attacking threat that they've had so far. Almost scored with a shot, and he's put in several great crosses. So they've got to get him into the game more. If they can get him and Roberts linking, it could cause more problems down that right-hand side for Sunderland, as the teams do come out for this second half. Second half will be Sunderland to kick off. They'll be kicking from left to right. Long walk across the pitch from the corner. Excuse me. Here we go. Second half underway. Goes all the way back to Patterson, who drives it forward. Takes one bounce and goes to Egan Riley. It's Connor Roberts who plays it back to Trafford. He gives it to Esteve. Under pressure from Rigg. Gives it back to the keeper. Goes across his own box. Egan Riley coming forward. Goes cross field to the left. Humphreys brings it down well. Got it under control. Goes for the early cross. It's a good cross. Back post played inside. Must be a goal. Oh no, Fleming was coming through. The ball went to the back post. It was headed back. Fleming was coming onto it and somehow managed to scuff it wide. Thought he was going to score. It was right in the middle of the goal. That's a great play. Just on the penalty spot. And screwed it wide. It'd have been better side-footing it rather than trying to hit it on the volley. Great opportunity early in the second half for Burnley there. Sunderland are coming away down the left-hand side now. Ball's played forward. Isidore! Oh, and he hits it wide of the post. Two fantastic chances early on. Great run down the centre by Isidore, and he's picked. He brings it under control and then fires it wide of that right-hand post. I think it just glanced the post. I think it hits the outside of the post, in fact. How close can you get? Could have been 1-1 after a couple of minutes of this second half. Great start. Sunderland now. It's Hume who plays the ball back to the keeper, Patterson. He plays out to the left. That's Mepham coming forward. Goes back though. Second wins the throw. Patterson goes out to the left. Sirkin. Ball's given away. It's picked up again now. Rigg. There's a ball out to Bellingham. He's got a man out on the left-hand side who crosses it now to the back post. It's headed away by Humphreys. It's Foster who brings the ball away now. Humphreys picks the ball up, comes inside, plays the ball across to the right, played back inside to Brownhill. Anthony has it. He plays it back inside again. Cullen crosses it. Humphreys gets his head to the ball, but it's a comfortable save down to his left for Patterson. Patterson goes out to the left. Ball going down the left-hand side, played inside to, it's fired at Bellingham, but he brings it in nicely and comes away, turns. He tries to give it out to Lafay. It was only 5 yards from him, and he hit that quite hard at Lafay and in front of him, and Lafay couldn't keep it in. First bad pass that Bellingham's hit. A great start to this second half. Just what we wanted. And Brownhill bring the ball away down the right-hand side. Anthony has to go back under pressure. Roberts gets the ball back. There's Roberts on the halfway line. Plays it inside. Fleming tries to flick it forward. It's headed away. Brownhill. Lafay playing well is Lafay, but he's given the ball away. Roberts plays it to Anthony. Cullen. Goes out to the left. Humphreys hugging the touchline. He's forced back. Esteve. Lauren. He goes across to the right looking for Anthony. Brings it in, but he's under pressure immediately and he's forced back again. Goes to the halfway line to Roberts. Then Lauren. Egan Riley. Lauren gets the ball back. Plays it through the centre. Gets the ball back again. Does Lauren. Foster gets out to the left to Humphreys. Humphreys just couldn't keep it in. It's a good play though by Burnley there. More enterprising, more creative. Waiting for the throw to be taken by Hume. On the right-hand side, he's going to go down the line. He's pinched a few yards, but play goes on. Esteve wins the head. Egan Riley Roberts gives it back to Egan Riley, who drives it long down the right side looking for Anthony. Great control by Anthony. Clever little turn, but it's read by Serkin at the expense of the throw. Sunderland have the ball. It's driven long. Ball's out on the left. Esteve. Humphreys. Boxed in the corner, has to turn and go back. Does well and goes back. It's Foster who plays the ball back to Egan Riley. Egan Riley. Cullen gets out to the right. Roberts. Has given the ball away. Midfield, it's picked up by Sunderland. Goes out to the right. Bit of space now for Roberts for Sunderland. He comes inside. Goes down. I think the referee plays advantage. Rigg from a long way out with his left foot. Goes high and wide of that right-hand post. Goal kick goes long. It's headed on by Foster. Loose ball is picked up by Sunderland. It's played down the line. It's Roberts who stretched for the ball for Sunderland, but it goes out for the throw to Burnley. Well, that's a foul throw, if anything, by Humphreys there, but he gets away with it. Lauren goes across Roberts. He sells Jayden Anthony's short, and Serkin has stolen it. It's coming away on the left, inside left position. He's got a man outside of him, Bellingham. Bellingham gets the ball eventually on the edge of the box. He's got three men around him and has to go back to the edge of the box. Going to be a long shot that's deflected. Oh, and it only goes wide from Lafay. I think Trafford might have had that covered. Can't see how far it was. I'm saying now, Lafay comes off the head of Lauren. Corner to be taken. Lafay's going to take it. Right-footed in-swinger. A lot of pushing going on, but it comes in short. It's played back to Lafay. He's going to put it right-footed to the edge of the box. There's nobody there. Laron flicks it away. Another corner, opposite side this time. Serkin went down, but there was no appeal for anything. Sunderland are going to have a corner from the right. Mepham, Bellingham, they're all up there again. Riggs taking it to the back post. There's a free header there, and it's a poor one. Serkin had it. He had a free header, and what he was trying to do, I don't know, but he headed it high over the bar. Trafford under pressure again. Isidore was pressuring him again. He's going to do that all the time, is Isidore. He thinks there's something there in this. Sunderland picked the ball up in midfield. It's well played. Gets it out to the right-hand side. It's Hume. Plays it inside. Neil. Rigg. His pass forward is intercepted. Then Humphreys is pushed over. Ball goes out to the right to Roberts from the free kick. But he has to go back. Comes out to Esteve. He plays it inside. Lauren gets the ball to centre midfield. Fleming turns, but he's lost control of it. Bellingham picks it up. He gets the ball across to Rigg. Roberts now on the right-hand side. Is he going to attack his man down the outside? He does, though. He goes round him, cuts back inside, still has the ball round him. On his left foot, he wants it. Gets across to the back post. Ball goes out for a goal kick. There's a half appeal for a penalty, but the referee some waves it away, and the ball's back in play. Lauren, midfield, still in his own half, plays it into the centre circle. Mepham plays it out to the right to Roberts. Crowd getting into this game now. Roberts again. Cullen. Anthony. Brownhill tries to give it back to Anthony. Bellingham strong. Well played. He was outnumbered. Looking for the run of Isidore again, but it was cut out. There's nobody marking Isidore. He was between the defenders. Ball comes to Esteve on the left. Foster spreads out to the right, but it's cut out. And Sunderland picked the ball up on halfway again. Bellingham gets it across to Mepham. Mepham on the halfway line. It's Neil who plays it down to 9. He goes for the return. There's 9. Egan Riley is going to give it back to his keeper. He drives it first time, right-footed, high. Headed forward by Sunderland. Humphries is under pressure, but the ball favours Burnley, and they're coming away with Brownhill. He gets out to the right to Jaden Anthony. Bit of space in front of him now. Lefay comes back. Roberts to Anthony again. Anthony gets his cross, and it's a low one. Fleming. Bowell just didn't bounce. Fleming was waiting for the ball to come down so he could turn and swivel on his shot, but it didn't, and it was closed down. Isidore battling for the ball now. Bellingham there. Wins the header, but it comes out to Anthony again. He goes back to Roberts. Roberts plays it inside. It's Cullen. Goes back to Roberts. Lauren, who's deep, looking for the ball. Esteve on the left. Plays it inside. Foster. It's Lauren. Bit of space. Brownhill holds his man off, but then the ball is toe-ended back through to the keeper, Patterson. 60 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Still expecting something from this game. Ball is deep on the left. Oh, it's a nutmeg there by... And that was Serkin who completed that nutmeg there, but Sunderland come away on the right-hand side. It's Rigg now, not seeing much of the ball. He gets out to the right to Roberts. Roberts has isolated his man, plays the ball inside to Rigg. Rigg on his left foot, chips it to the back post. Lefay. Serkin in support, back to Lefay. Serkin. Laurent heads the ball away that's crossed. Foster. Humphries away with the ball. Plays it down the line. Free header for Mepham. Roberts coming away with the ball. Tries to play Isidore in. It's too long and it rolls out for a goal kick. Sunderland are really getting into this game now and they're giving as good as they get. It's turned into a real good second half. It's end-to-end stuff. Chances at both sides. We could have had 2 goals in the first couple of minutes, but the Sunderland crowd are right into this as well. Free header. Referee says he was fouled. Fleming in the centre of midfield gives the free kick. Brownhill looking to take it quick. Referee's not having none of it. Looks like Burnley maybe warming up a couple of subs. Sarmiento maybe warming up. Ball goes out to the right. Jaden Anthony there was looking to his way down the left-hand side. Now is Sunderland after the ball was intercepted. Throws given Burnley's way. Roberts goes down injured. Lost the ball, went down injured. Holding his left ankle. The referee stopped the play so Roberts can get some attention. He's almost off the pitch. He got a bit of a tap on his left ankle, but nothing too bad there. Roberts hobbles away, trying to run that off. So it'll be a drop ball. It's not going to be a contested drop ball. It's dropped at the foot of the Sunderland players and ball's back in play. Played down the line looking for a run of Isidore. It's well watched by Esteve. Heads it forward. Roberts plays one to centre midfield. It's picked up though. Burnley are coming away now down the right side with Anthony. Cullen in support. Roberts gives the ball to Laurent. Cullen plays it inside to Anthony. Back to Cullen. Cullen has to go back. Crowd not happy with that. Egan Roberts. Cullen still has the ball, does Cullen. Goes to Esteve. To Humphreys on the left, but they're going backwards now, Burnley. As the press is on from Sunderland. Cullen to Roberts. Roberts goes back. Egan Riley. Lauren goes back to Egan Riley. He goes back to Roberts. Inside to Cullen. Bit of space in front of him. Plays it to Fleming. Fleming goes out to the right. Goes back to Lauren again. Humphreys. Back to Lauren. Still in his own half. Plays it to the halfway line. It's played back by Brownhill. Brownhill gets the return. They're going backwards though, Burnley. Esteve. He's going backwards. Played into Cullen. Goes out to the right. Lauren on the right-hand side now. Goes over the halfway line. Looking for a run in front of him, but he's lost control of the ball. Sunderland have picked it up and then there's a foul by Lauren. No, the referee says no. Play goes on. Brownhill has the ball into Lauren. Anthony. Roberts on the right. He's got a chance of putting a cross in, and he does do, to the back post. Humphreys tries to head the ball back, but it's cleared by Rigg. Cullen puts a cross in. That's well defended. Fleming goes down on the 6-yard box, attacking the ball that was put across. but it looked like it was well defended. And the argument here is that Isidore is still down injured. The referee stopped it for when Connor Roberts was down. Thought it was going in the back of net at first, and it's well defended by 09. Yeah, I didn't think there was enough in that to give a penalty on 09. It was 09 was trying to get himself. Yeah, it's good defended by 09. That it didn't give Fleming any chance to steady himself and put the ball in the back of net, and he celebrated that. It's a goal-saving tackle, is that? And that's the last effort that Fleming's going to make in this game. While Isidore's been treated, the teams are taking drinks, and Sarmiento comes on in replacement for Fleming. Isidore's still down, getting back to his feet. Oh, yeah. Both teams taking a chance to rehydrate. Could be one of these games where one goal wins it. Referee's going to get the game back underway by dropping the ball at Patterson's feet. And away we go. Patterson rolls it out. Comes out to the right-hand side. It's played inside, but Burnley picked the ball up. But Humphreys couldn't keep it in, and it's a throw to Sunderland on the halfway. Hume to take the throw on the right. Just waving for someone to come to him. But they're not going to. He's going to have to go long. Long it is. Head away by Esteve. Brownhill picks the ball up. He's under pressure. Gives the ball to Cullen. Cullen does well to shake off his man. Gets the ball back into the midfield to Brownhill. Brownhill tries to play Foster through, but it's picked up by Mepham. Mepham gives it to Bellingham, who makes him a bit of space with just a lazy run. Ball's played inside, but it's deflected and picked up by Burnley. Roberts drives it long. Looking for Foster. Another Burnley player goes down. I was watching that. There was nothing in that, and he's gone down holding his head and then got up again. Gone down like he'd been shot and then got up when he realised the referee was giving him nothing. Quite rightly too. Ball goes back to Egan Riley. He plays the ball inside. Looks like that's Lauren who's picked the ball up there. Comes across to Esteve and then to Humphreys on the left. Humphreys has to cut inside, plays it inside to nobody. And it's picked up by Bellingham in centre midfield. Ball's played in to Rigg, back to Bellingham, drifting across to the right. Gets it out to Roberts. Back to Bellingham, who's seeing a lot more of the ball now. Beginning to dictate the play a bit. 09 as it's gone across to the left. Flicked on by Neil, but it's picked up. Serkin commits the foul on the halfway line. Sarmiento was fouled. Anthony again puts his cross in. It's deflected. It's a corner. Corner on the right. Anthony's going to take this one. "18 minutes to go. Looks like one goal may win this." Anthony just steadies himself. The runs are made and the cross comes in. It's a close one. Picked up by Lauren. He's quickly closed down on the edge of the box. The ball runs away from Rigg. Goes out to the right side again to Anthony, who gets another cross in. Keeper comes, punches it. It's a good punch away. It's almost gone out for a throw. Brownhill again. Goes out to the right to Roberts. Gets Anthony in again. Anthony puts another cross in. It's a low one this time that's blocked at the near post. Then ball's guided across. Humphries tries to turn it back at the back post. Sunderland under a bit of pressure here. Brownhill picks the ball up again. Sarmiento back to Brownhill. Plays to the edge of the box. Egan Riley. Anthony on his left foot this time. Straight at the keeper. It's well played by Burnley there. Put a lot of pressure on Sunderland. Luckily for Patterson that Anthony's shot was straight at him. Patterson being told to hurry up. Leaves the ball out to the left. Comes in to Neil. Goes out to the left-hand side. Faye is robbed, but the throw is Sunderland's. Faye to the right. Comes out to Hume. He goes inside to Roberts. Roberts goes back to Hume. To shot at the halfway line. Hume has it again. Mepham inside. Bellingham trying to turn. Under pressure. Ball's driven long for Isidore. He's going to chase this one down. It's bouncing on the edge of the box. Can he get there? Well, he does get there. But just not enough to put any pressure on a shot, and it just rolls through to Trafford. He's a handful, is Isidore, for Esteve and Egan Riley. Trafford now delaying the plays, almost closed down. It's a bit tight, was that again? Give it to Lauren, who plays the ball back to Egan Riley. This time it comes back to Trafford. What's he going to do with it this time? Is he going to go long before he's under pressure? He's taking his time. This time Isidore's coming again. He goes across to the left to Esteve. Esteve drives it long. Hume wins the header. Neil plays it inside to Roberts. Hume goes for the repass, gets the ball back. It's played inside to O'Neill. He's got across to the left-hand side there. Serkin tries to slip Roberts. Roberts does well. Clears the ball down the line, but it's a throw to Sunderland. Maybe a chance for Sunderland to make a couple of substitutions. So Rigg's going off. Not had the greatest of games today, Rigg. I was looking forward to seeing Rigg. It's been well watched. Mayenda comes on for Rigg. Throw goes back. Under pressure, goes down. Foul given by the referee. Foster not happy about that. Ball's on the centre circle with Neil. Neil comes across to the right. Hume has to go back. Bellingham is back to goal. Is forced backwards. Mepham. Hume. Trying to play Roberts in, but it's down the down the line and it goes out. Esteve goes all the way back to Trafford, under pressure again. Plays the ball inside. Cullen goes down the line. It's well defended by Sunderland in the centre of midfield. The midfield is combative. Trafford has the ball. The crowd are baying for him to get the ball forward. You can see the time's ticking away with only 12 minutes to go. Headed away. Ball's picked up by Sarmiento. Brownell gets it out to the left to Humphries. Sarmiento's gone down the line for him. But Humphries has to turn. Gives it to Sarmiento. He has to check back inside and move out on his right foot. Cullen. Egan Rana gets out to the right to Anthony. Goes past his man. Second man gets a toe in, so does Bellingham. Cullen still has it. Roberts tries to put one to the back post, but just floats it into the goalkeeper's arms. I was looking for a quick ball out there, but there was no one available. Just hangs on to the ball for a minute. Looks like there might be some more Burnley subs warming up. Ball goes back from Mepham back to Patterson. Patterson gets out. Mepham has it again, just down the right-hand side. Goes long. Free header for Esteve. It's flicked on by Sarmiento. Humphries tries to play it inside, but it's picked up by O'Neill, and he goes all the way back to Patterson. Patterson's going to drive it long left. Lafay tried to... He's battling with Roberts for it. Roberts gets the free kick on the right-hand side there. Quickly taken. Egan Riley looking for a ball out. Nothing. Ball goes down the right-hand side, looking for the run of Jaden Ante again, but they've picked it up and Bellingham comes away with it. Gets out to the right-hand side. It's Hume to Roberts. Gets the ball inside, who tried to for... well, Neil was there. Centre midfield, pushed his man in the back and the free kick's given. Referee says not from there, it's not. Bring it back. Mepham has gone down. Breaking play while there's a treatment for Mepham there. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe and hit that like button. It does help us with the algorithm. Get your comments in. With just 10 minutes to go, who do you think is going to win this one? Is Roberts going off? Mepham's still down. So Burnley taking Brownhill off, and he hasn't had the best of games, hasn't Brownhill? No surprise he's going off. Roberts going off as well. He looked like he's run his race for today. So Son and Koleosho are on for Brownhill and Roberts. Mepham, his injury is game ending, so off he comes. And Dan Ballard replaces Mepham. Ball's sprayed across to Anthony on the left-hand side. He only could do was head it back. Bellingham tidies up and lays the ball back to Patterson. Ballard gets a first touch of the ball. Hume gives it back to Ballard, who plays it long. Roberts tries to flick it on Mayenda. He's away and he's pulled down by Humphries. There's Isidore, was he fouled? Yes, he was, and he's given a penalty as the referee. As Isidore played the ball. Egan Riley is given a yellow card. And Mayenda played a lovely ball through into the box. And as that's where he plays the ball. Yeah, it's onside there. Inside his man. And that foul was probably started outside the box. Looked like it was outside the box to me. But the referee, it does look outside. Yeah, looks outside that. It's outside the box. Unfortunate, but that's the way it is. There's no VAR in the Championship. The referee has gone over to the sidelines. Isidore's got the ball under his arm, so he's definitely taking this penalty. Don't know what the hold-up is, but there is a hold-up. Gamesmanship from Trafford, changing his gloves. Keeping him waiting. He should get a booking for that. Why is he changing gloves for a penalty? And taking his time putting them on. He's only got one on. He's struggling to get one on now. He deserves a booking for that. That's all gamesmanship. Isidore stood there patiently, is Isidore. Now is he going to get to take his penalty? 5 minutes to go. Is he going to put Sunderland in front? Takes 2, 3, 4, 5 steps back. Referee blows his kick. And he hits the keeper straight at him. And he's saved it. And after all that, Trafford's gamesmanship has paid off. A free kick given on the right-hand side. Yeah, it's mind games from Trafford. Yeah, he went to hit it hard. Trafford had moved across to the right, gets his right hand to it, and parries it away. Well, that was gamesmanship by Trafford. You get a little wink to the crowd there. It tells you everything. Shouldn't have been a penalty as it was, but Burnley come away down the right-hand side. Now Anthony has it. Well played by Anthony. He's fouled as he gives Gets away past his man down the right hand side, and there's a couple of yellow cards being thrown around now. Lafay had a good game as Lafay. He's had a hard time off Anthony, but he stood up well to him. Just pulled his shirt back a bit there. Took one for the team, as they say. 2.5 minutes to go. Plus, I would imagine, 5 minutes stoppage time. We shall see. Free kicks deep on the right-hand side. Be Anthony who's taking it, I would imagine. Comes in now. Near post, it's flicked on by Humphreys. Not enough on it, and it goes wide and out for a goal kick. You can just see from that replay there that it wasn't a penalty. Two and a half minutes waiting for Trafford to get in position and get his gloves on. Bellingham gets the ball out to the left. Being forced backwards, he has to play the ball back to the halfway line. Comes across to the right. Ball's played forward. Smayanda, who got the ball there, will set the penalty up. He gets a throw out of it. It's Roberts who's going to take it. Now he leaves it. Leaves it for Hume. Goes long into the box looking for Isidore, but it's cut out and headed away for a throw. Close to the corner flag on the right-hand side. Can Sunderland still pinch it? Ball's flicked inside. It's well played that there. Mayanda's battling for it. It came off him last and goes out for a throw. Burnley to take it deep in their own half. They're only 5 yards from their own corner flag. As we're into the last minute. Ball goes long down the line. It's played back in and then volleyed out by Burnley for a throw to Sunderland. They're saying 6 minutes of added time. So you would think in that 6 minutes that one of these teams is going to create a good chance. It's just a matter of whether they can take it or not. Foul given on the left. Six minutes it is. This free kick's going to be launched into the Burnley box. It's played out to the right-hand side. It's crossed in. Isidore. Left foot flicks it high over the bar. It was just slightly behind him, but from where he was never going to score from there. Trafford goes long with the goal kick. Battling for it. Foster there on 9. On 9 comes away with it, but Anthony's picked the ball up now. He's double teamed, but wins the throw. Ball goes way back to the halfway line for Burnley, though. Esteved. His pass is cut out. Ball's played inside. O'Neill. Across to the left to Lafay. On the edge of the box. Comes inside with his right foot. Tries to hit a shot. It's a weak one. It's picked up though. Hume. To the right to Roberts. On his left foot he plays in Hume. To the end. It's almost there. Oh, and how was he missed? Mayanda on the 6-yard box, thrashed his left foot, his shot at goal. It looked easier to score, but it must have been blocked because it's a corner. What happened? Who blocked that? I thought it looked like it was easier to score. Looks like Egan Riley threw himself in the way of that one. Oh, yeah, it was. That's well played by Egan Riley. He got his left foot in the way of that one. And from the resulting corner, it goes all the way out for a goal kick at the back post. Saved his team there, Egan Riley. Threw himself in front of Mayenda's shot and just got his left shin to it. It deflected it wide of the post. Otherwise, that was going in. Trafford goes long again with a goal kick. Sunderland win the header. Koleosho plays the ball out to Humphreys. Humphreys under pressure, tries to turn it down the line, but he just turns it out for a throw. Sunderland are unfortunate not to be ahead of this game. Taking into account the penalty and that last chance they just had there, they could have been 2-0 up in the last few minutes. The ball goes long down the right-hand side, looking for Mayenda. Humphreys wins the header. Neil picks the ball up. There's a foul there, but the referee plays advantage. Lafay, Serkin, got a chance to cross it. Was that a handball? And it's a handball and a penalty again. Another penalty by the looks of things. He pointed to the spot, and Burnley lads are complaining, so it's got to be a penalty. Oh, yeah, it touched his hand. Son on the floor, touched his hand. Well, there's pushing and shoving going on now. Trafford's gone on the floor. He's gone down as Trafford to take it the lane of everything again. Trafford's going to try and play the same card. He's gone down injured and has been treated by the physios. Nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him. He deserved a booking for the first gamesmanship he made. Bellingham's complaining to the referee about Trafford's histrionics. And now what's he going to do? Isidore has the ball again. Trafford gets a yellow card this time. He should have got a yellow card for the first efforts and a red for this one. So that's time up. And Isidore's got a chance to win it with a second penalty. Surely he ain't going to miss this time. Surely. Looks calm, cool and collected. Which way is it going to go this time? And he saved it again. He went the same way again. And Trafford saved it again. Can you believe it? That's awful from Isidore. It was exactly the same place where he saved the first one. It was power no placement. Trafford went the same way, same hand, same save. Corner to the back post. Headed back across. Headed away. Fouls are flying in now. Ballard. Just being booked. Hopefully he won't get another one. Referee being sensible about that. It's just the tempers are boiling over. We're up to 97.5 minutes. Isidore's Isidore, is he going off? Got a feel for Isidore there. His morale must be in his boots now, missing 2 penalties. Ball goes long. Pushing the back from Foster there. Referee didn't see that. 98 minutes of the 96 gone. Ball goes long from Patterson. High. Down the left-hand side. It's headed away. Substitution at this late stage. When the time should have been up by now. We've gone 2 minutes over what they said. Foster is going off and Ashley Barnes is coming on. They're just saying on the commentary that Trafford delayed those 2 penalties by 5 minutes. Gamesmanship at its worst. We're into the 100th minute now. It must be over now. Referee still allows the play to go on. Sunderland still have it. And that's it. That's game over. And it's a 0-0 draw. And Isidore goes down on his knees. Hands over his head. Poor kid. You've got a feel for him. 2 penalties missed. Burnley are congratulating Trafford, I guess, quite rightly, but his tactics don't sit well with me. Well, Sunderland players go to Isidore and helping him back to his feet. That's good to see. But a 0-0 draw, guys. Interesting second half. No goals, but full of incident. Sunderland probably deserved to win it and didn't. Isidore holding his head. Absolutely devastated, and you can understand that. Well, apart from there being no goals, I did enjoy that second half. It was full of incident, and there could have been a lot of goals, and 2 penalties missed. But that is it. That's as far as we go, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for supporting the channel. Before you do leave, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. It does help us to grow this channel. And if you want to see more from this channel, please do hit the notification bell, because we do plenty of live watch-alongs, and it'd be great if you could join us. If you've got anything you'd like to add to the channel before we finish this live stream today, you've got your chance to add it into the comments now. Isidore is stood on the halfway line applauding the Sunderland fans, and they're giving him a good round of applause back. I mean, no one misses penalties on purpose, and he's mortified, as you can understand. All I can say then, guys, is thanks for joining us. Do hit that subscribe button and the like button before you leave. Enjoy the rest of your day. 10 o'clock. You've got a couple of hours left for the rest of the day. Enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you again.